How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. So I think last time we talked about your boyfriend's family and stuff. How's that going?
Good. I haven't talked, well, I guess it's good. I haven't really talked to them, so.
Do you feel a lot better about it?
Yeah, I feel like my conscience or whatever's clean.
Okay, that sounds good then.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to talk about today?
I would just say I'm kind of stressed out about school. Kind of the end of the semester, so it's kind of taking all I have.
How many weeks are left?
I'm not sure. We just had midterms like 3 weeks ago, so probably about 6 weeks left.
Oh goodness, it sounds like it can be hectic. What does the end of the year sort of have with it?
Well, I have, for some reason it seems like all my tests are at the same exact time, so I'm cramming like for all these tests, and I have a ton of papers due next week, and then I know that finals are just like right here. So I guess time management is a big thing.
Okay. Do you feel like you're going to be okay with it, or do you think that you're going to have a lot of trouble trying to meet deadlines?
I feel like if I honestly try, I'll be fine. But I just still worry. I worry about everything, but.
Are there some major distractions that worry you?
No, it's just the normal,
Normal stresses? Okay, so how do you feel like you're going to prepare for all of these things?
I've been keeping a really good agenda, so that keeps me. Yeah, that keeps me on track. And if I ever lose that, I'll seriously be lost.
So if I hear you right, that you're trying really hard to keep on track. It's just the normal stresses of finals coming up.
Yeah.
Are you taking on anything extra that could lessen the stress?
Could lessen the stress?
Yeah.
No.
No, nothing. Okay. Are you keeping organized? Good.
I'm trying my best.
That could be a good place to start with less stress. Are you making enough time for all of your, are you spending enough time on the important things?
Not necessarily as much as I should.
No.
So that's definitely an area that
So you could organize a little bit better and prioritize a little bit better too.
Yeah.
The things that come first and the things that aren't so important. Okay. So do you feel like you will be prepared? Like if you follow your agenda?
Yeah. I really think that I will be fine, but it's just, I just don't want to disappoint anybody. I just have to, my grandparents really, they do a lot to put me through school, and I'm just trying to make them proud or whatever. And
I think also at one point we talked about being on probation for your grades. So that could add to your stresses as well.
Yes, that's a huge one.
How do your grades look right now?
Right now they're fine. I mean, I'm good as far as that's concerned, but it's still always that chance that something could happen. And
do you feel like you're approaching this year different than you have been?
Definitely.
Okay.
I'm much more focused on what I have to do, and I do what I need to do rather than what I want to do.
That sounds really good. It sounds like you're growing up and doing what's most important.
Yes, I've definitely grown up a lot this semester.
That sounds really good then. I'm sure your grandparents will be really proud of you. How many years do you have left? 2. Okay, so you've been in school for 2 years.
At the end of this year, it'll be 2 years.
Okay, so that means that you've had a few semesters to kind of, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
So since you've been on probation, now you need to face it a little bit differently. You have to change things.
I definitely know what not to do.
You have to change things a little bit that may be a little uncomfortable, which can add to the stress. But once you change them and you see the results, things will be a lot better.
Yeah.
What are you most nervous about, class-wise?
I'm just nervous about testing. I know everybody says, I'm not a very good test taker, but I really freak out on tests, and I'm worried. And I think with all that, adding to it, I'll just get super stressed out. So I'm trying to do really good on papers and quizzes and stuff to give me a little
cushion,
extra room just in case.
That's not a bad idea. What is it about tests that you do so poorly? Is the understanding or the questions? What is it?
I think it's just overthink it.
Mm-hmm. So since you know that, then when you study, just don't overthink it. Take it for what it says on the paper and
Yeah, that's definitely what I need to do.
go with it. I mean, if the study guide says 2 + 2 is 4,
And don't question it.
don't question
Yeah.
it. Okay, so do you have any other concerns for me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it sounds like you're a little bit worried about your tests, and since you've been on probation before, that adds a little bit more to the stress. But it sounds like you've got a good grasp on it, and I think things will be okay and work out for you.
Well, thank you.
No problem at all. Thank you.